us. And as we reflect on Black history here in Arkansas, we want to introduce you to a man whose story is a reminder that living history is still among us.
For more than 5 decades, a Little Rock business owner has been shining shoes and building relationships. And as THV 11's Journey Taylor shows us, he spent decades on historic 9th Street long before his current shop.
At 81 years old, he still comes to work with the same purpose he found more than half a century ago.
Shoe shining, I shined shoes in high school about 3 or 4 years in downtown on Louisiana, called the Johnny Shoe Shop.
A trade he learned as a young man. For 56 years, he's been the right call to make if you need your shoes shined in Central Arkansas.
Wright. And my title is servant. I'm a working servant.
Today, Wright's Shine Parlor sits on the quiet corner of 6th and Scott Streets, downtown. But when he started the business back in 1970, shortly after, he occupied a space on the historic 9th Street.
9th and Arch in the Carburetor building for 22 years.
He later moved across the street for another 12 years before relocating again. But his connection to 9th Street goes far beyond business.
That was my playing ground before it was my working ground. And I was familiar with 9th Street since 1950. And I used to be amazed of the trolley car.
He remembers a time when everything a person needed could be found on the street.
It had everything down. It had funeral homes, black policemen. So everything that you wanted, you can get it on 9th Street. Had the newspaper, State Press, and the Southern Media Journal. Everything you wanted.
As Arkansans celebrate Juneteenth, Wright's story serves as a reminder that the people who lived that history are still here to tell it. And he says the lessons he learned over the years,
Poor folks and rich folks get shoe shines.
Have little to do with shoes.
Being able to interact with people, young and old, black and white, rich and poor, of all professions. All over the state of Arkansas, you can meet and talk to everybody. Or listen. Listening is the beginning of learning.
A husband, a father, a great-grandfather, and a deacon at his church. Mr. Wright says there is no plan to slow down anytime soon. In fact, he's looking to expand his business and continue to serve.
Now, some people ask me, when are you going to retire? I said, when it's time. So I'm 81 now, and 82, and still feel energetic.
In Little Rock, Journey Taylor, THV 11 News.